Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 6. So I'm standing here on top of the little kind of dam skeleton I built, and I'm just looking out over the beautiful water. There's ducks quacking nearby, and behind me we have the valley. So in between episodes, this was the setup that I made to this was my builder to clear out this area, and I did have to run it a couple times. I ran it initially, and it just didn't feel like it was low enough, so I ran it again a little bit lower. And then I made another builder to basically pump out and clear all the water. When I was kind of exploring around as I was digging this thing out, I discovered there was quite a few tunnels, like pretty far out in each direction. So I set this, um, like this was, it was digging out a 50 by 128 hole, and this one is pumping out in a 100 by 100 by 150 hole, so significantly larger, um, on both sides of the valley here. And then I also, I think I showed it in the beginning. I started filling in the valley. I would like this to be kind of my base of operations, and this is where I'm going to start building my little town. Now that I have the basic structure, I'm going to have the water kind of coming in through here. Um, but it'll be easy for me to push back the different walls since I have access to like the destruction gadget, and so this I can make it higher and higher, up pretty high, and right, like this almost goes all the way to the top, but I can just clear out a couple blocks at a time. So this is actually pretty easy to kind of just gently push the barrier back. It's just digging out the original hole was kind of just the the long part, right? It's easy to push back a couple blocks. But, um, as far as digging out this whole area, I had these gems of eternal density, consuming all the different blocks I had going on. Like the cobble and the sandstone and the sand and the dirt. And so this is what I ended up with entirely from all of that. Um, Quite a bit of EMC. Like, I don't even know how much this is, but yeah, pretty cool. I will consume this all. What I'll probably do is I will just do this. Oh. Okay, that was really bad. Ugh. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but in my inventory, I had just collected. Oh, wait. Oh, see, it's too late now. I don't think this will refund me all this stuff. Oh, shoot, man. So basically, in my inventory, I had a couple things. I had a name tag, which I don't have now, and then also a nautilus shell. That's what I was fishing for, and I was looking to get the temporal pouch because I need a nautilus shell for that. And the best way to get it, or one of the best ways, is fishing. Bummer. I guess it didn't take me that long. It's still annoying though. Yeah. All right. Well, shoot. All right. Well, I mean, that's something. That sucks. Well, apparently I know what I'm doing between episodes. But I have a couple of these alchemical bags. They're really nice because, like you saw, I had that linked to that was like I think it was a red one. Um, and so I can use my red alchemical bag to see exactly what's inside. So really useful for kind of like designing projects and stuff. Okay, so now that that is done, and apparently I need to get another Nautilus shell and another name tag, great. Um, but I wanted to make a few changes to my mob farm here. It's been working overtime. I got 26 million EMC there. Another, oh gosh, like what, 50 million EMC? So I have almost 100 million EMC total. I have 400 levels total. So I'm like in really good shape for all of these things. I even have, 1,500 iron ingots just sitting there. So I'm pretty much good on EMC as far as this goes. However, so I'm going to keep it off for the most part. However, I will turn it back on for a little bit here because I want to use it to start harvesting some source. And the way I'm going to do that is with a Vitalik source link. And if I was smart, I would have done this much earlier. But I didn't. So, but what I'm going to do is this should pull, yes. Basically, I have a plan to use liquid source. And so I want to start, can I even set this to round robin? No, I guess not. I don't want it to be round robin, but apparently it's doing round robin. But anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start harvesting a bunch of source from here. I'll get EMC as well, but my main focus is kind of the source. That way, this Vitalik source link gives me source every time something dies, and then it is getting sent to the source condenser, and then getting turned into liquid source. Okay. But I have the okay. So let's see what we're gonna do today. That'll just kind of tick in the background. So this is my schematic for my dam. It's not complete. I have a bunch of stuff that's kind of in here that still needs to I need to adjust. But the basics are there, right? I went through my materials list. I got pretty much all of the kind of the difficult parts, I guess. Um, and so this is kind of like the superstructure um, of the dam. So I will replace blocks. All right, I think I'm good. All right, cross some fingers. Oh, oh. Okay, apparently it's replacing air with air blocks. Not a super huge fan of that, but I mean, okay. I can deal with that though. That's something I can deal with. Um, oh, what did I have? What was I missing? What was supposed to be here? Oh, sheet metal. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. Like it looks like a pretty cool dam, right? This is all gonna get replaced. I have to fix all of this. That's you're not gonna be able to really see that, so that's okay. Okay, and so this dam is actually inspired by a YouTuber named Nick, and I'll put his information in the description. But he had a tutorial for a dam, and I kind of just looked at it and made a bunch of changes to it, and I think I like kind of where I ended up with it. And then so I'm actually pasting this. I don't have to have it in my inventory, but I have the building gadget or the copy paste gadget linked to this blue alchemical chest, which I can obviously access using my pouch as well. So that's how I'm able to make it go or pull from essentially nothing. All right, so I should be able to do this guy. And I am loving how this is looking. Okay, and then I should be able to do one more time. And it just so happens that my dam is 16 blocks away, which is the exact distance that I can push the schematic. Oh, I did run out of andesite for some reason. Oh, and also stone brick stairs. Interesting. It's like, linking to a, block, so easy to, kind of make adjustments and add things. All right. So this isn't how what the final product is going to look like. All of these polish andesite is kind of like placeholders, but I'm going to do some texturing and stuff. But I'm going to have a plan to do that, and I'm actually going to use Ars Nouveau for that, I think. So I have a little bit of a plan to fix all that. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to adjust this a little bit. So, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna let this I'm gonna let this grass continue growing, and I'm gonna um, take a little bit of a break from these things, and I'm going to kind of have a look at what the next step is going to be, which is looking at our quests. Okay, so the quest is going to be this is we were looking at this earlier, right? This is kind of the archmeat. It's the EMC duplication where you basically pour in 20 million EMC and you get 50 out. So this is kind of the first stage of the pack. It involves going through a bunch of these different mods, and then we get to once I have the archmeat, then we go full bore. Like this is a EMC gains of 125 trillion billion. So definitely, definitely going to be like some a lot of automation associated with all this stuff. But first step is the archmeat. You can see I have like a little bit of stuff here and there. But what I want to do is I think the very first thing I'm going to do, so let's see what this is. Batwing, great. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is go through and go after the bee. I really like the Bumblezone. I think that it's like a really cool mod. And so I kind of want to head there first. It doesn't really involve a whole lot of it's mainly like travel, right? And since I have creative flight, then it's not really an issue there. Um, so okay, so get into the Bumblezone. See, I already got 84 buckets in each of these things, so that thing's going nicely. All right, so getting to the Bumblezone, super duper easy. Throw down a beehive, throw a ender pearl at it, and that's that. If we look at what I need, is I need to get a stinger spear, honey crystal, crystalline flower, windy air, and crystal cannon. So the stinger spear I can actually make with 6 and a bee stinger, and I think I actually might have some bee stingers. You can get those just by killing bees. So the honey crystal, crystalline flower, and this stuff right here is going to be things we have to explore for. And then the honey block 3x is just a matter of crafting it. Honey bottles have EMC, and I've already collected them. So that should just be a matter of, just throwing them into like a compression barrel or something like that. So, okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, let's go to and figure out how to get to the outside here. Here is a honey crystal. All right, that's one piece of the puzzle. Okay, here we are. I think honeycomb blocks have EMC. Yes, yes, they do. All right, and I've covered the Bumblezone in another series, but the main thing to worry about or watch out for, I guess, is these honey blocks. They cannot be harvested without angering the bees, and if you anger the bees, every bee in the dimension starts attacking you. At my current armor and level, that's not really honestly a concern. I'm pretty sure they could just, attack me for forever, and I just won't be able to do any damage just because the dark matter armor is so strong. But still, it's kind of just something to watch out for, especially if you don't have like crazy OP armor. These things are like little like shulker boxes. They keep their inventory when you pick them up. And honey slimes. I'm not sure if those are worth... I'm not sure if these honey slimes are worth swabbing. I don't think I will ever need them. Oh, but endermites are probably worth swabbing. Such like an eerie kind of place. This place is just such a pain to get around if you don't have any flight. But if you do, then it ain't bad. I bet this is it. Yep. Okay, so what is this? This looks like just like a bucket of honey, I guess. Hmm. Well, I can do this, a cell maze. Let me have a peek for a cell maze over here. And it's in this direction. Yeah, I'm not sure that is there even anything in here? I don't think there is. Oh, there is this crystal flower though. Right? Okay, this was something that I needed for that bee thing. Okay. All right, let's track down this cell maze. Ah, okay, here's a cell maze. And need some water. I think sugar water works. Because if you, yeah, if you right click on it, then you can go straight through it. All right, I gotta get ready to bee these guys. All right. Ooh. I like some of these neat little flowers and stuff. Oh, okay. Here is what I was looking for. Okay. And stinger spear. So I have one of everything, and that should be enough to, I guess, get where I'm... Oh, yeah, let me put the chest and then head as well. Oh, that's a leveled up shield. The honey shields, they like have the amount of the amount of damage they can take is based upon what level they are. And so the high level ones can take more damage. Ah, throwing pillar. Yes. Okay, I don't need that. I don't really care about that one. I care about this. I need all these shields and stinger spears. I feel like I don't need these pollen things. Oh. Okay, I think I'm as good as it's gonna get as far as looting stuff here. I might have already been here. Oh. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the throne pillar. And this does not tell me how far away it is. Hopefully it's pretty close. All right, cool. This is the throne pillar. There's a door somewhere. Oh, here it is. All right. Okay, so the queen. Oh, there. Let's get a good look at her. So what she does is she will trade you. And I need a crystal canyon. All right, so this is the windy air. This is all I really needed. So I mean, at this point, that's pretty much it. um, I could get rid of um, a bunch more of these things and just trade them to her. It's a shield level 6. And let me just make sure I have a Stinger Spear. And a Stinger Spear, I can always make another one. But you just right click on her, and you can drop it on the ground as well if you want. And then the last thing is that, so now that I've seen the bee, or now I've seen the queen, then I can do what's called the Queen's Desire quest line, where I every time I do one of these little things, and more will show up as I go along. Right, like if I kill 64 spiders or craft 12 bee nests, they'll give me one of these royal jelly bottles. And those jelly bottles are going to be used. I need one to make the queen, or to make the bee. So I need 729 blocks of honey. Ugh. That shouldn't be too bad, though. So, and if I need that royal jelly, I can do one of two things. I can either kill 64 um, 64 spiders, or I can do something like craft a bunch of beehives. Need some logs. I think this is the recipe for... Yeah, royal jelly bottle. Easy peasy. And that means I can actually do this, right? Because I got this guy, I got this guy, got that guy. Can I make the bee? Oh, I need the honey. That's right. I need the honey. Okay, and boom. All right, and then I just need to take all these honey blocks there. And then I think I can do this. Let me just get rid of some of these things. Of course, that's not. And there's my 3x. Nice. And is that the honey plush? The bee plush? Can I get it? Haha, I can. Nice. And now I've got it. So we got one. There it is. Okay, so this is the archemy, right? This is what our kind of our goal is. We got 1/9 of the archmeat done. So next time we'll continue working on it. The warden one should be pretty easy because we have a bunch of that stuff from going down to the ancient city. So we'll just have to kind of look at what's next. So, all right. Well, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any tips or tricks or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.